Welcome to the solo cock. Uh, let's just call it the solo episode. Should I turn this fan off? Yeah. Hold on. You know what? Screw it. Welcome to the Kings of Kill solo Steven Spectacular Adventure episode with other words for the title that I can't think of right now. We're gonna have a great show tonight. Zach's not here, or today. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever Truman Show said. We're gonna have a billion callers today. I might have a guest episode. A guest walk through this door. I'm watching Saving Silverman right now. It's a great day. It's hot as hell. So you know what? It's not a great day. It actually sucks. It's really hot. Car almost overheated. There's just a lot of bad things. I stepped in dog shit on the way into the house, so my shoes are outside right now. I'm gonna forget those until tomorrow. My cats, you know what? Doesn't matter. How are you? How is everybody? You know what? I don't care. Let's get to it. Today's episode, I'm just gonna wing it by answering. I guess it's not winging it if I'm answering questions from the viewers, the listeners, and the sleep paralysis demons out there. I don't know what does Zack say. Uh, Kings and queens and everything in between, or whatever. Anyways, this is the start of the show. It's great. I'm doing a wonderful job. Keep listening or leave. But let's just get fucking into it. First question I got asked was favorite word to use to insult somebody. And you know what? I like using idiot the most. Oh, I'm not even going to say who requested these questions because I forgot to write them down. But I like using the word idiot. I think it's just the funniest thing to say. There's some other words that I probably shouldn't say recorded. They're not racist or anything. It's fine. But I think idiot is just the funniest thing to me. Just you idiot. Like it's just a you idiot. You idiot. You also have to say it in a way. I don't know if I'm saying it in the way I want to right now. Like you idiot. Idiot. Whatever. It's fun. But that's I guess I like butthead a lot. That's always a fun one. That's a throwback. It's like the last one I got in my chamber is you butthead. Yeah. But whatever. Funniest injury or accident I've ever been in. I may have answered this one before. I'm not sure, or at least talked about the story of when I was walking across Best Buy parking lot with one of my buddies, friend of the show, and I rolled over the hood. I got hit by a car walking to Best Buy, and she got out like screaming, like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I just kept walking. I just walked inside. I needed to get my DVDs or whatever I was doing. To be honest, I think I was getting Halo Reach on Xbox at the time, but I can't remember for sure. But that was definitely a thing. That was a really funny one because what my friend we couldn't stop laughing. Like I just didn't even care. I just got hit by a car, rolled over the hood, and was just like, I just turned around like, yeah, whatever. Walked through the doors, didn't care. Um, Another one. I think the accident would be Lynch, friend of the show. He'll laugh about this when we got, we picked up these two of our friends. And we were just driving around Chico. I think we were going to the mall at the time, and we were listening to Under Oath, and then it was the Gorillas, which is a weird range of music to listen to, I guess, in one sitting. But anyways, I think it was the Gorillas when he made he made a U-turn because we're like, we don't want to go there. Made a U-turn and we just got T-boned. My door wouldn't open. No one got hurt like at all. I think the lady was drunk. She wanted the hell out of there. She didn't want cops or anything. And we didn't even get into that. His sister was pissed because it was her car, but across the street, this old lady was like, "Yo, you should come in and play basketball or whatever the hell." She was like this rich old lady. That was really fun. We just got T-bone and again didn't really care. We're like, damn. I remember Lynch smashed his phone on the ground for sure. He was pissed for a little bit, but then we're just laughing about it. Um, I'm sure there's a lot more accidents and shit that's happened because I hurt myself a lot. The last like broken bone, I basically got up from the couch too fast. Oh no, I stubbed my. Did I stub my toe that time? I broke my toe. I don't know. I already can't remember, and it was like a month or two ago. That shit hurts. Yeah, don't recommend that. Next question. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna get a caller on the line. Maybe he'll help me out with the question. So it's ringing. Let's see what's happening. They hung up. So never mind. Screw him. I'm not gonna call him back. It's fine. I'm not even gonna deal with that. Next question. I'm just gonna move on. Let's just get through this for all of us. For my cat who's in the litter box right now behind me. I hope that scratch picks it up. Anyways, that's a lot of shit. What TV show do you want to be a part of if you had to live in it? First of all, rephrase that question, and it would be the Twilight Zone because it'd be a different. Every day would be different. Like, am I gonna? Is everything fake, or am I already dead? Or I guess that's the only things that happen in the Twilight Zone. It's either fake or dead. Didn't happen. That's it. I think that covers all the Twilight episodes. But I guess that'd be fun. It'd be every episode's different. I don't know about the scene. Jesus. Cat just walked up, swat at my leg, and walked away. It's the love I get. No food tonight, then. Sorry. I love you. Anyways, Twilight Zone. I'd probably also be in like Salute Your Shorts would be fun. Just at a camp hanging out with dumbasses. That sounds fun. I guess. What hot? Here's another question. Here's a banger. What hot new albums are you listening to lately? All right, everybody, listen. Take notes here. Everybody knows my love of Converge. If you don't know, you're not learning about me much. But anyways, Converge dropped two hot albums this year. I'm sweeping up cat litter because my cat decided to just say fuck it and just don't look at me while I'm doing this. That's very degrading, you know. I pick up everything around. Your toys are all over. You're watching Saving Silverman. I put this on for you. You haven't even seen this yet. That's my fault. Anyways, what was the question? Oh yeah, Converge dropped two hot bangers albums this year. All good. Not their best, but they're still amazing. I mean, they haven't put out anything that I have hated ever. And this is like I don't know how many albums, 14, 13, whatever. Doesn't matter. Been around since like the 90s. I think 90 actually. I don't know. But I've been listening to that a lot. Terror uh just put out a new album and 100 Demons came back after 20 or something years. Dropped a new hot track and or album and it's great. Very heavy. If you like to go be a buff boy and work out and you need some tough guy lifting music, I would check out 100 Demons, all albums, but their newest one for sure. And they're self-titled, but only if you're gonna lift weights. What are you doing, you little shit? Okay, so I'm really nice to my cat. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you a little shit or a fart or whatever I call you. Terror's new album's great. It's just a mosh party. It's a bunch of stomping. I put my stomper boots on and just go around the house. Cat hates it. Um, Next question. We're gonna go with jerky. Do you like it hard or soft? Well, I nowadays my teeth are fucked up or I just don't care. I get bored of it, so I think soft, just so I can just get it over with. But no, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna go with hard because Riley's jerk. O'Reilly's is a hardware place. Riley's jerky is so good. I'm gonna go with Riley's jerky is one of my favorite. Some of the stuff I used to make was just like Riley's. It's really tough. It's like I was gonna say chewing on a baseball, but that doesn't make any sense. Um, it's really tough. It's you gotta, it's like chewing on a jawbreaker sometimes. But I used to make jerky like that and make them really hot. Um, with all the hot ones, hot sauces, I'll just marinate that shit in it. It's great. But I think jerky should be harder, not soft. If it's soft, it's just yeah. Everything I said at the beginning of this question, how just get it over with. Yeah, no. If it's hard, you can like savor it. You can like hanging out in your mouth like a jawbreaker. It's great. You can get that all those juices and shit. It's fine. Um, hold on a second. Pausing. Okay, and we're back. That was about 10 minutes of my time, but probably a second of yours. It doesn't matter. Um, I read the next question and I had to look. It was Steven, what is your favorite? You have a lot of DVDs and VHSs. What is your favorite out of all those collections? I don't know how many I have. 1,000. Looks like a billion. I don't know. But my favorite is close to me right here, actually. I think would be Susparia because this is kind of hard to find. You have to order it. And it wasn't even that. It's just hard to find, all right? It's a bitch. And I think Zack gave me this, actually. I can't remember. He either gave me this or the Nosferatu. Whatever one. Thanks. Also, thanks for not being here. I'll have to step up to the streets also. That's a great one. Anyways, that's here or there. Do I listen to other podcasts? Now, yes, I listen to a lot actually. Um, I listen to Bad Friends. It has Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, and then I listen to like their individual ones, which is for Bobby it would be Tiger Belly, and then Andrew Santino's would be Whiskey Ginger. I listen to both of those, or all three of those. Just think they're funny boys. You know, they're a good laugh. I listen to Tim Heidecker's Office Hours. That's pretty good, actually. It's like a live thing that goes on, and people have callers and Zooms and all this shit. It's bonkers. It's just bonkers. All right, I'm a Tim Heidecker head. Uh, I listen to Steve-O's Wild Ride, even though I think that's done. I don't know what's happening with that. It hasn't had a new episode in a while. I listen to Hard Lore, which is the hardcore band podcast. Probably my favorite one. I get all updated with the hit bands and what's happening and the history behind all the cool shit. Um, which the new episode today is Saves the Day. Chris Conley or whatever. I'm pretty excited to listen to that. I listened to last one I probably listened to is Sleepy Cabin. Been listening to that for 10 years, and there's probably like only 50 hours worth, but I just put it on loop. They're just really funny boys. Some of it's pretty not for the heart humor, bad, but dated. But for some reason, it's just nice. I don't know. It reminds me of like having the party scene, like just chaos going around, yelling at each other. I don't know. It's just nice, you know. But I listen to some podcasts. Yes, your question's been answered. Move along. Um, I forgot to say why Zach isn't here today. I think it was I actually don't know. I think he flew up on a plane to a studio, Universal Studios or something. He's just away. All right, he stepped away. He needed a break. He needed a break from everyone, everything and everyone. The weather probably. Actually, it's probably worse in Universal Studios. So that sucks. What a choice. All right, let's move along. Let's move. Let's you know what? Let's get a caller in here. I'm gonna call my other friend, see if he has answers. Has any ask or answer some questions. Okay, he hung up after two rings, so you know what? I'm not gonna. We're not gonna go there. I'm just gonna answer the next one or read off the next one. Do you read any books or can you read? Almost offended. Not really. Um, yeah, I think I know how to read. I haven't read in a while. I am reading a speaking of Tim and Eric or Tim Heidecker, his other half, Eric Wareheim. I'm reading his cookbook, so that's great. I'm gonna be a culinarist or a colonoscopist. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna cook culinary expert. I don't know. I'm gonna start cooking, with these balls and stuff. It's a really great book. There's a bunch of recipes and bullshit. A lot of words, a lot of pictures though. The other thing I was kind of reading was Bob Odenkirk's memoir or whatever. I have that book. Some Dracula. I haven't finished Bob Odenkirk's thing. I got like pretty far into it and was like, that's crazy. I'll just Wikipedia. But I got Dracula, Frankenstein, some Iwo Jima World War II books. I love history, so I have the book on all the Halloween stuff, um, every Halloween movie, behind the scenes, and something about the boogeyman. And I think I have Harry Potter 1 or something, somewhere around here. Or maybe I don't. I have yearbooks, school, there's pictures, some words in that I read. Um, yeah, so I read a little bit, not much. I'm kind of against it. I got a lot of time. I got a lot of stuff to do. Like I'm watching Saving Silverman and my Xbox is on. I got to go do that. And then I'm recording this by myself. So no one's picking up the phone. Doesn't matter. All right, moving along. What keeps you up at night? A lot of things, to be honest, friend. Um, Usually before bed, watch. I'll lay in bed and watch either a horror movie or a speed run of a game. Right now, I'm watching Dark Souls 2. Someone doing that for like 36 hours, and I'll watch that for like an hour or so. It's just on the background while I TikTok. I have to have two things going on at once. This is why I can't read or I don't read. I have to have multiple things going on. I can't read and have music or a movie playing. It just sounds obnoxious. Who is that outside? I don't know them. Anyways, my window is like right here. Right here. What are you looking at, cat? Investigate. Anyways, well, I forgot. Oh yeah, I was laying in bed as I do at night, and what keeps me up at night is when I'm watching TikTok. So my TikTok feed before bed is like cute cats, really funny, weird clips and stuff. And then when I'm laying down, it suddenly just goes to like horror, like what if you've been dropped off in the ocean, or like here's this car crash and rest in peace, and just the worst things you want to look at before bed. A lot of shark attacks and stuff. Um, or live videos of like the war going on, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna watch these. That's my fault for my feed showing me these. But so I'm what keeps me up at night. Like if I see like this car crash or like someone coming out of the hospital just totally crippled. Sorry, I don't want to crippled, but just totally unable to move again. And then I think in my head like, man, I wonder what that would be like. Like that would just, and I keep up, like I stay up. Or then I think about, like why does Mount Everest at the top have snow? But the clouds don't reach that high sometimes. Like that's crazy. Or I would think, well, condensation, huh? I guess that's just a stupid thing to keep up at night. But a lot of shark things. I'll think of myself like treading in open water, getting a shark attack, or buried alive. Sleep paralysis demons. If they're gonna come over or not, I don't know. A lot of things keeping me up at night. It's great. And then I just get tired of it. And then I go to wow, that guy's carrying a whole desk by himself. He's moving into my place next door. He's wearing scrubs, so I think he's a nurse or a just a fashionable boy. He's just got some fashion going on I don't know about. Anyways, enough about this boy. Um, I get distracted easily. Nobody can tell that. I'm saying this for the first time. Worldwide release, I get distracted. I just realized I'm wearing a Tim Heidecker shirt. Tim and Eric shirt. Good lord. I'm a fanboy, all right? Um, Steve Zahn in this movie is so fucking good. The part where he's him and Jack Black are like trying to frame Jason Biggs because Jason Biggs' girlfriend is just a total psycho. It's just great. This is great. Saving Silverman's a great movie. They should reboot or come out with another one. Save him again. Or no, he gets saved at the end, huh? Well, maybe they all die, or I don't know. Or I'm gonna write it and pitch it to him. Anyways, what keeps me up at night? A lot of things. All right, just everything. Hold on, my cat's being a fucking psycho. All right, I'm back. The cat has been handled, put down for a nap. Everybody relax. I know I did a little pause there, but I had to check, see if that little angel baby. She opened my bedroom door. Okay, she cannot be handled, and it's fine. It's okay. I left my vape over there. It's fine. We can push through this. This boy is really working by himself out there moving in. This is crazy. I'm not going to help him. I'm not going to walk outside and even give him any sort of human like behavior as to helping or welcoming to my unit, my neighborhood. I just don't care. Anyways, um, I think. Oh, here's a topic. Enough with the questions. We have. So Zach and I do this fantasy football thing, and I'm going to announce my name. We have the winner. I mean, the winner was like months ago. Fuck off. We have the theme of our next year's fantasy league, football league. It's our male fantasies. Our fantasy football league is final girls. So each person has to make their name and picture of a final girl. And I'm announcing that mine is Sydney Prescott from Scream, and which also Zach's lady, girl, person. I don't know what they, who, what do you call these things? I don't know. Um, she won the fantasy league, so she gets to pick the theme of the next year, and she picked Final Girls, which thank God. Wrestlers last year, Zach, really. Anyways, so I'm Sydney Prescott, which a final girl, but there's like 2 or 3 final girls at the end of Scream, like all the Screams. Like, come on. But anyways, she's the final girl. I had this discussion with one of my friends, and she nearly bit my fucking head off. Yes, Sydney Prescott's a final girl. I don't know why I even questioned it, because I was like, but Courtney Cox or Gail Weathers, she lived too. Can't have 2 final girls. That's not final. But you know what? I'm a moron. I take back my whole defense. And so yeah, I'm Sydney Prescott. I'm announcing that to the world of fantasy football people. I think a FIFA game's about to start, so I'm gonna make this a little short today. The AC just kicked on. We're looking good. It's not picking up in the mic, I hope. Nope, we're good. I record these episodes without the AC, so I'm burning a fucking live in this cage. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna get a caller in here. My final attempt at calling. This is a different friend, a third friend. I have multiple friends. I'm a very popular boy, I think. Straight to voicemail. So that friend is dead to me. If you know who that is, or if you're listening, I don't like you anymore. Please, just take me out of your top 8 in MySpace. Oh, I'll do one more question. Speaking of MySpace, that's funny. What do you miss in your life the most? And I'll say like maybe the MySpace days, or like days before actual social media, even though MySpace is social media. But that was like the beginning, kind of. Like I miss MSN Messenger and AIM. Um, Getting on and just instead of texting our friends because we had flip phones and didn't care to type, two words every 5 minutes or whatever. You have to hit the same number multiple times for that fucking letter. I don't miss that. I miss the chat rooms and like the message boards. MySpace was fun because you just piss off your friends on who's a better friend in your top eight. That was always fun. I can't say I miss MySpace. I'm just gonna say like the beginning of social media. Not now. I hate now. It's ruining everything. It's ruining every industry. Gaming, fucking movies. It's ruining everything. Social media sucks. But follow, like, and subscribe. We have a Patreon coming out. Yeah. Anyways, um, the starting of social media was just so fun because the username like stuck with you. Like it was important to see how cool you are. Even though mine was off of like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode called the Broodwick. Uh, I think my email was like Dropkick Murphys something, some Boston band, Irish, Scottish, bagpipe, pop, punk, hardcore. I don't know what is Dropkick Murphys. Anyways, bagcore. I'm gonna call them the bagcore, like the bagpipe core. Um, that's cool, I guess. But I'm gonna watch FIFA and I'm gonna go. Zach, we miss you. We hope you do the best way you can. I don't know what to say. As for the killers, this is the Kings of Kill, or I'm Steven. Thanks for all for listening. Well, how does he fucking say this? Thanks for listening. Goodbye. I'm Steven, and this is the Kings of Kill. That's it. Nailed it. I forgot to say. You know what? I don't even care.